right, everybody, it's the time we've all been waiting for. The brand new 2018 Hoyts are officially out, and I can tell you that I have been super excited about this year's launch because this is going to be the start of a whole new generation of Hoyt bows in the REDWRX series. Now the REDWRX, as you'll see in the center of this riser, is pretty much Hoyt's stamp that you're getting the best of the best that their engineering team and their whole design and R&D and pro staff team can put together. Now the REDWRX series is pretty much based around the carbon riser design, which is now about 9 years in the works. There's going to be 3 models with the REDWRX series. The first being this one here, the RX1. This is going to come in at 32 inches axle to axle with an IBO speed of 340 feet per second. Now the second is going to be the RX Ultra, which is going to be a 35-inch axle to axle bow with an IBO speed rating of 330 feet per second. And then if you're one of those speed guys, the new RX1 Turbo is coming in at a scorching 350 feet per second. Now this is one of those few years where if you're a Hoyt fan or a Hoyt fanatic, this is going to be a brand new design, a brand new feel. There is just so many different features packed into what we've really grown to love with Hoyt. And all of those carbon designs over the last few years, I feel, is now perfected with a whole series of other innovations that can accompany this bow. All right, now at the start of all of this innovation is going to be the brand new Hoyt Hyper ZT cam system. This is a brand new cam system that actually has 4 tracks in it now. And the reason why is because Hoyt has a brand new patent pending split cable system. And what that does is it actually splits the cable and it allows the bottom cam to track perfectly and remain perfectly vertical, so you don't have any more cam lean, which can cause different types of tuning scenarios. This cam system is also now available in 80 and 85% let off. And what I can tell you is the feel of this new ZT Hypercam is unlike any other Hoyt feeling cams that you've had in the past. This is extremely easy to pull. It has a very consistent and smooth draw cycle, and it has one of the best valleys that Hoyt has ever had. So when that bow breaks over and you come to that wall, you don't feel like that bow is trying to take that string away from you. The other thing is Hoyt actually has a brand new modular system on this cam that allows you even more draw length adjustment, and that's an awesome feature. But another great thing about it is you can make those adjustments without the use of a bow press. And this is a super awesome modular system that actually clamps together and has small little notches that allows you to notch through your different positions from A to G. Now I'm going to be doing an actual bow build here coming up in this next week. I'm going to do a live feed with a live bow build of Joe Rogan's brand new RX1. And when I do that, I'm going to show you exactly how this new cam system works, how the modular system works, and the post system, and then also all the simple things that you need to do to synchronize this brand new Hyper ZT cam. Now one thing you're going to notice right away is that these new quad flex limbs actually have the widest stance of any other Hoyt hunting model that you've seen. This is a 3/4 inch limb on a much wider and a much stabler pocket system. And this pocket is specifically designed to have even spacing and 0 tolerance on the connection with the riser. This is an awesome limb system, and the position of the limb and the length of the limb is optimized for the perfect balance within this bow. Another thing that you're going to notice is that the grip position is actually lowered within the total system of this bow. Now this has been proven to help how the bow actually points at the target and also how the arrow is delivered in your tunability. However, in the past, when this concept's been used and it's been used by other manufacturers, what happens is you have a bow that in your hand feels extremely top heavy, and a lot of times it's wanting to roll forward and it's not very convenient to carry when you're out in the field. But with Hoyt's design and the brand new limb and limb pocket configuration and placement, what you'll find is even though you have a lowered grip position, this bow is set to completely balance within itself from that grip position. So you're not going to have to worry about this bow feeling top heavy in the field or just heavy in the hand when you're carrying it around, because the carbon design itself brings in a much lighter bow than the others that are on the market. One additional thing that you're going to notice right away is that it actually has a brand new roller guard system. And the reason that the RX series does not need the existing ZT roller guard is because of the fact that the brand new ZT cam system actually prevents any of that cable stress that was needed for the flexible roller guard. So this is a much more compact and simplistic system that I think you're going to like a lot better. One thing you're going to notice right away when you grab any of the new REDWRX series is that it has a brand new exact grip. Now this grip design was specifically engineered by the Hoyt team, who is, believe me, filled with great target archers and also great bow hunters. They wanted a grip that was the most repeatable for the broadest audience, and it has a very specific angle, hand depth, as well as overall width. Now this grip combined with the brand new grip position is going to give you an awesome feeling bow, and it's going to easily tune up for you. If first impressions are as important to you as they are to me, then I can guarantee you that you're going to be super satisfied when you get out and try one of these new REDWRX series bows. This is by far my favorite Hoyt I've ever shot. The cam system feels completely different than ones that I've shot in the past. It's got amazing speed. I feel super comfortable when I'm sitting in the back wall, and I don't feel like the bow is trying to take that string away from me. This is an awesome bow with great performance, and I'm happy that Hoyt has actually separated their best from the best with that brand new REDWRX series stamp. If you see that, you know that you're going to be getting the best that Hoyt can put out of the factory. And I can promise you, this bow for me has already proven to be the most lethal bow I've ever had. The brand new Hoyt RX1, the REDWRX edition, and holy smokes, what an amazing 7x6 bull. Those are the biggest thirds I've ever seen, and that's the best bow I've ever shot.